Hello guys and welcome to the Ferrari 499P Hypercar at Monza. Guys, we are in the fixed series practice session. We have 25 minutes to go until the race. 30-minute race, a fixed setup. And guys, we're gonna see how it goes, we're gonna see how it is. We are on the way to set our first couple of laps. The leaderboard indicates a 34.5 as being the best that people have achieved so far. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Marvin, welcome back as well, and Mikhail Rodriguez, hello and welcome. Quick question about the tires. Feels like the rear overheats pretty easy in a corner. If you're talking about the GTEs, that's correct. We're talking about the GTEs because Fuji, yeah, that is true. I have had the best racing experience with the GTE if I made sure to not go full send through Sector 3. In a race that is of course quite tricky because people tend to go full send anyway. Cheers Wayne, thank you for the follow on Twitch, much appreciated, welcome. Hello to Kno. So, yeah, the only offer or the only advice I can give you for that GTE issue for LMU is don't slide the rear, don't lean too hard on traction control, and generally speaking, take it easy. This issue is most pronounced on the GTEs though. It is less much of an issue here on the Hypercars, let's say, or the LMP2. I thought it was too late for the turn 1 anyway. Let's see about the timing. Guy has put in, I think, a 36.8? 36.2. Isarone, yes. Number of sound effects, 64. Yeah, as far as I know that there is roadmaps coming for the content. Maybe we can read out something from them already, but I'm pretty sure that this GTE issue is on the list. Yes, Tutkno, you can adjust everything about the hybrid. So 35.5. Oh, damn, too late. Can also adjust traction control here. Goodness me, like I keep outbraking, missing apex here of the second chicane. I'm pretty sure that there's like half a second already just from the not taking momentum. Figures the in-game seating position differs from car to car and it's not same overall. Just the field of view, which is 29 degrees, the same everywhere. So 35.3. Once again too deep into turn 1. Rickety Cricket, yes we do. We're gonna race the race on a Sunday. We're gonna do more practice for that 2.4 hour race, maybe on Saturday, perhaps tomorrow, not quite sure yet. I've done obviously practice with a Toyota before, but I want to give the Ferrari a try because somehow I feel after the Bahrain testing that I did on the Ferrari with the setup work, I think I found a good base that is generally stable. So I want to see whether I can get it to work better with the Toyota than the Toyota around Le Mans. Because I think I quite struggled a bit yesterday with that Toyota. Safety car line 2 is a beautiful breakpoint or braking marker here for the Ferrari around Monza. Rickety Cricket, they are more balanced towards the real life, so the Funval and the Clickenhaus are certainly a lot slower than the other cars. Gon Fernandez, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream on Twitch. Still missing the Ascari chicken every now and then. Tires are kind of up to temperature, at least 80 degrees. Michael C. McCoy, thank you so much for the anniversary wishes, much appreciated. Ah, that was a good turn 1. At least it felt good. Bit too fast through turn 2. Yeah, I think for the Peugeot and especially the Caddy, it probably matters which kind of racetrack you're looking at, but certainly the top 3 that you've mentioned, Porsche, Ferrari and Toyota, there it's really touch and go, I think. They are pretty much in the same ballpark. So, 15 more minutes in the race. About the fuel consumption, 2.4 liters at 3%. Percentage is irrelevant, but the fuel consumption is the important one here. You should have a look. 2.45 last lap, I expected that. 2.52 this lap. Let's calculate with 2.52 then. Ides, thank you for joining in the race. Looking forward to have a couple of people. Alex, how many people are registered for the race for the moment? Was 3 when I entered this server. Ah, damn it! Yeah, we need 1 more at least to make it official. This would be great. So, people with a silver license, grab your seat for a top 5 finish here in that advanced series. If we're not having 5 people all together, we should probably pull out and do something different. That will also be more interesting for you guys then. JSMTB, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I don't know if Crew Chief is working with the sim. Apparently it uses the shared memory plugin and that is working with the sim. So Crew Chief should work as well in theory. Feinkost Ulrich, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. Yeah, and if you guys appreciate the streaming, please follow us on Twitch, as we are only 32 more followers away from the 6,000 mark overall. So guys, that's the ultimate goal for tonight. Hit the 6,000 followers on the Twitch channel tonight. If you wanna make us hit those 6,000, please follow us if you haven't done already. And of course enjoy the content. This is the Ferrari Hypercar on the More Ultimates Monza edition in fixed setup conditions. We're going to race fixed race. Hey Heron, thank you so much for supporting us on our way to 6,000 followers on Twitch. Appreciate your time, thank you for the support. Marcelo, thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel as well. Yeah, actually we're quite close to the next 100 there, 8,700. You guys have pushed the channel a lot overnight. I hope you keep enjoying what we're doing here, as we're improving the lap time to a 33.7. Yeah, I would have appreciated if they also did an esports pop where all the cars are kind of the same fast. I think as per default, as you say, it treats Klickenhaus and Funwal a bit unfair, as they will be per default not an option. Well, they are an option, but only really if you want to go for weird challenges. So I think the game got a bit grainy here. Martin Mögerli, thank you so much for your subscription. Welcome to the stream. And Leo, thank you as well for your follow on Twitch. You guys pushing big time. Walter Word, thank you for the follow as well. Leo, to me the game is awesome. It is of course based on R Factor 2, so it's very familiar to me. The Hypercars have obviously completely new physics and a completely new tire model, and that is one of the best, well, that is the best tire model that you can find on the market right now. The only issue with that tire model might also be down to the game itself, but I don't think so, because I think the force feedback on the LMP2 so far feels alright. But on the Hypercar it seems that there is a small issue with the FFB. With it being a bit dead in the middle. If that could be fixed by Studio 397, this would make Hypercars the most enjoyable thing in sim racing right now. But feel free to call me biased. Early access is 30 euros, yeah. Which will be, according to their own FAQ, much less than the full version in the end. So, for Costa here on this practice server. Does that mean we have enough people to do a race? As I've now almost done 30 minutes of straight driving out of the box. Printigant. I have a question regarding the LMDH. The left-hand tires seem to give up a little bit. Yeah, I think Hypercars, they feel unique, but they feel comparable to the LMP2 for sure. More comparable to that than to the GTE runners, yeah, for sure. There is additional performance on that curb on the second chicken. I keep missing that last mil one now. Eliako, thank you so much for the follow on Twitch, and also Marcelo, thank you for your follow on the Twitch channel as well. As welcome to the fixed Ferrari hypercar around Monza. How Italian can a combination be? We, yes, absolutely. Mr. Pax, yes indeed, I am on the public testing server for this fixed race event. Yeah, looking at the leaderboard, it also feels to me that the Ferrari is OP in the GTE category. Oh yeah, balance of performance is surely not top one priority. And you know what? I have a dream regarding this game, as this game is WEC dedicated only, and we have like just 7 tracks to deal with. I hope that we can achieve track dependent BOP here, where a BOP gets applied for the car on every track. That's different. That might be a long way down, long road to go, but this is what I would ideally prefer to see. Let's see whether we can get that. Mr. Pax, we have more R Factor 2 racing coming for sure in the future. So Formula Simracing is around. Then on race department, currently there's the sign-ups for the Formula Racing League with the Formula Pro car, also on R Factor 2. We're gonna do that. We're gonna keep racing Virtual Endurance Championship with a Funrail LMH car. Next race is on the 9th of March, the 1000 miles of Sebring. That is all going to happen on RF2, and then, you know, RF2 has great cars as well, like the touring car and Porsche Cup car, so the competition system will be used as well in the future, of course. I mean, right now you can probably see that the game has like different issues than balance of performance, but of course, I think that should be something that should be looked at for the future updates. Like, you know, when we have version 1.0 out with all functionalities working good, then I think we can start looking at the BOP. Marcus, any ideas to get faster? I don't know. I don't know what your issue is. Haven't seen you driving here in yet. So we got 5 more minutes. I want to restart the game before we get into the server. I think I've done a good practice running here anyway. And I'm gonna use 3.5 as a threshold in terms of liters fuel per lap. Then it's a 30-minute race. We're doing above 90-second lap time. So 30 times 60 divided by 93.8, I guess. Oh, that is late on the brakes. Oof. It's a 20 lap race. Twenty times 2.5 should be 50 liters then, I think. 20 times 2.5. Yeah, 50, so we take 51 as we have to take the start. In the future, how many tracks will Le Mans Ultimate have? Every track that has been run by Virtual Endurance by the World Endurance Championship. Hey, it's Guy Scream. So can I stop effing up Parabolica? That would be so great. I feel the F1 car is like a boat. Soft in springs, soft in ARBs maybe. I don't know. I mean, I would need to test drive it myself. Okay. We parked the car. Martin Mergely is with us here on the server as well. Great to see. I hope he's going to race with us. Let's check how many people are subscribed for the race. And we get at least an official race, and this is great to see. That is at least 7 people. Yeah, we haven't got enough people yet with the silver rating. That is the big issue. Nimini, thank you so much for the follow, and Damasia, thank you for a Prime subscription here on the Twitch channel. Much appreciated. So, event starts in 3 minutes. If you have silver license, if you want to get going with the hypercars, go. It's fixed setup. And then we're gonna go starting straight. Told you I wanted to restart that game. I knew why. And Brian Denham, thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel. So, guys, we're loading back into the game. And we're getting ready for the race. Should take us a full hour, the event. And then we jump over to Portimao. Espla Honda, thank you so much for your tier 1 sub on the Twitch channel. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream again. We're registered for this race. So, plan for tonight is have that fixed race done, and then we're gonna take out the Ferrari 499P, the Porsche 963, and the Peugeot 9X8, and we're gonna take them out in heavy rain and heavy wetness conditions at Portimao, because we want to prove whether the Peugeot and its 150 kph deploy range for the electric power is a sporting support or is a sporting advantage in wet conditions. So we're trying to prove that. How do you get to silver, Eliako? You need to do sufficient amount of daily races in the beginner series. I think you need to do like 11, 12, 13 races without any incidents, without any cut tracks and so on, and then you are eligible to race here. Oh no, someone has unsubscribed. That sucks. Icefox, hello and welcome. Java Cup Racing, it's not the first time that someone complains about the Cadillac hypercar setup. I have to check that and maybe report back that it needs fixing. I don't know why. Lucas, turn down the strength before further checking, and then try to play around with the settings. Maybe you just need to restart the game, verify game file integrity. There might be some issues with that. I don't know. Hey Icefox, how are you doing? Yeah, guys, and if you are interested in more guides and if you want to have more information about the game, then type in explanation mark tutorial or tutorials. That gets you straight to the tutorials section on our YouTube channel, where you find useful videos about how to set up your game, how to set up your gameplay, your graphic settings for seatback, wheel and stuff. And also you learn a lot about the hybrids. So if you appreciate these guys, please give them a like, share them to your friends and teammates. I would like to welcome Victor 14 here on the stream. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Okay, so practice it is. Remove the fuel for 11, 12, 13 laps. Qualifying running. We have fixed setup anyway. So here we go. Espla Honda race lab would be working, but it only works with focusing on me if I'm the first into a server. So currently I leave it off until they have deployed the full support for the game. No, right now there is no opportunity to put more controls on the button mapping scheme than for your current controls. So no profile, sadly. It's something that I have stressed that we need back, as people like changing their equipment, so we need different profiles for everyone. So already a quick heads up for how we're gonna do this with the stream. As soon as this race is finished, I'm quickly shutting down the YouTube stream and change the source, because obviously the video about the hypercars in the wet conditions is going to be a dedicated stream, as the people on YouTube may only be interested into that, so I don't want to dilute them together with that race. But on Twitch we're gonna stay live for the next 3 hours straight. Albon F1, you can fix the UI lag with pressing Alt and Tab until the game is refocused again. Other than that, make sure in the graphic settings to put post-processing to low. So 4.5 minutes in the session should get us exactly 2 laps in. The Real Blades that, thank you for the follow, welcome to the stream. Hey Pete Simracer, how are you? Yes, the beep sound indeed was Motec. By the way guys, for those of you that have seen our testing stream in the Ferrari around Bahrain, we have decided that this setup is good to go into our setup shop, www.improveyourlaptime.com. So if you guys want to race tomorrow's weekly special event with the Hypercars at Bahrain for a 60-minute race, then the Ferrari 499P might be an option for you. The setup is now available on the setup shop, www.improveyourlaptime.com. Jesse, yeah, the game is obviously hard on the power, hard on the hardware. There's no doubt about that. Like, even I think I'm not running ultra settings here. I'm running esports settings and high on the textures. But game has a little bit of hesitation going on. Yep, that's true. I guess then Suzuki has made use of the SimHub radar which is a viable option to get a radar into the game indeed. I would have covered these things too if I ever were in need of one for RF2. Rickety Cricket, I don't know. At the end of the day, I think what we all need to do is we need to find settings for our personal PCs to see what they can run with. And maybe we have to do compromises, but we can also try going towards MSG and try stressing them about the graphics and how dependent or how demanding that is on the hardware. Maybe there can be optimizations for that too. I think that is something that we may need to check for the future. Yeah, I hit 100% on the battery right on the turn and entry. And now I will die in the Lesmo. Even if you know it, sometimes it's inevitable. Okay, there's an interesting one to note for the race. Onto the graphics. Yeah, I mean, this is already off. Have a little bit of hesitation going on, so I'm gonna put the steering wheel off. Should not need it now anyway. Maybe it helps a little bit. Bibavan, thank you so much for the affiliate celebration, and Miguel Salinas, thank you for the follow, and once again, Bibavan, thank you for your Prime subscription on the Twitch channel. Much appreciated. So guys, into the qualifying we go. Mergely 34.4. 10 minutes of qualifying. Gonna take 12 liters. Maximum brake power. And then let's see. OP lap incoming. Who knows? Cold tires. And cold brakes, of course. Le Mans Ultimate is rather close to R Factor 2, yes. It is not like it though. Yeah, if you guys want to know what is different to R Factor 2 or what we can consider new features, there's also a tutorial out on my YouTube channel. So for those guys watching on Twitch, !sub, and you'll get the link to our YouTube channel. That way you can find out about the tutorial. Would appreciate also if you become a follower on Twitch and subscribers on the YouTube channel to support the stream. Especially guys on Twitch, we're fighting for 6,000 followers tonight. We're lacking 24, 5,976. So guys, if you're not yet a follower, but if you appreciate the stream, then please show your appreciation with a follow on the Twitch channel. As we're still fighting for tire temperature here. 56 degrees. Diesel Creasel, thank you so much for the follow and welcome. I need to quickly change my GIF as well. Just saw. This is so old. Grashalm United, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well. Appreciate the support. Latini, thank you as well for the follow and the support. You guys are doing this great. As I'm trying to do this great here as well, trying to put the car on pole. Yeah, Icefox, nice try, but sadly the system will count you as one again when you're part of the channel. Tires are still too cold for Ascari, despite our sectors are purple. Akito, thank you for your follow on Twitch. Welcome to the stream. So 34.4. Let's see what we can be cooking. Bert Hendrickson, thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Much appreciated. A bit more performance here as well. Good Lesmo 1. A bit hesitation through Lesmo 2, bad exit. Rego, hello. Thank you for joining, welcome. Oh, do a better Ascari. A bit more tire temperature and everything's easier. Martin Mergely just 1.5 tenths behind. See, we're coming in 8 tenths faster than before. .33.4. Oh god. Could have been so good. But I just brain farted between turn 1 and 2. So got fuel for 2 more laps. This is not going to be it. This should be enough of fuel anyway, but I feel like I need to save a tiny little bit of fuel. Same time though, I can't like afford to lose the push level around the circuit, because otherwise the tire temperatures are dropping, and with that the performance may drop. Iron Bidul, thank you so much for your follow on Twitch. So this is the final attempt for us anyway. Wheel lifting, thank you for the follow and welcome. Fuel is tight. Ah, 9999. Okay, let's do the ultimate test. Are we able to warm up these tires in a single lap good enough for a fast lap. Chonze, Chaos Rage, thank you so much for the follows, guys. We're pushing the channel big time. Guys, we're just lacking 16 more. Oh. Look at me turning the car around literally on a cobblestone. Hey Monza, thank you for joining. Saiga, thank you for your follow. iRacing would have killed me already for unsporting driving style or whatever. So, how are the tires looking? 60 degrees. I think my issue is rather going to be the rear anyway. Gergo, you can check my hardware if you type in exclamation mark equipment, and the chatbot should give you our ingredients. So, let's see. Moon StarCraft exclamation mark tutorial will get you to the tutorial showing the settings that you're looking for. Apparently it seems to be possible. The rear end is not there. Front end has a good bite unless the tire surface temperature overheats. But I think so far this is looking good. Ah, the front hybrid turned on in the very right moment. I need again a final time. There it is. Well, we improved the lap time by 50 thousandths. Putting a second between us and Poor. I have to admit I haven't read out the changelog yet of the hotfix. What do I have there on the... So now we are in the race, right? Yeah. Okay, so what did I say? 51 liters of fuel. On the wheel and brakes. Yeah, these settings should be good. Brake set, fuel set, race set. Here we go. David Bertille, thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Welcome to the stream. The wheel won't turn more than 90 degrees. Have you tried increasing the wheel rotation, the car specific wheel rotation? That might be a thing. Otherwise check, I think a couple of people have now reported that kind of issue. Renick Plate 75, thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel, and Mordapupi, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Yeah guys, we are doing this 30-minute race now, then we are jumping into the Ferrari again at Portimao, into the Porsche 963 at Portimao, and last but not least, into the Peugeot 9X8, and all that in heavy rain condition with heavy wetness and a lot of rain on the track, because we want to show or not show that the Peugeot is the superior hypercar for wet conditions, and I hope you guys will enjoy that, as you hopefully now enjoy this race together with us. Turn 1 is going to be a huge mess. I'm already scared, like literally scared. Epic Reman, no, we don't need to pit in this race. Yeah, who is going to be brave into turn 1? When do you guys brake? When do we all want to brake? Oh my goodness me. Let I have a full formation lap and be able to warm the tires for Monza. Oh my god. Big Code Brown. Yeah, it was a well-behaved turn 1 indeed. I think everyone wants to keep this the silver safety license, and of course their rating. Thank you guys. Razor, are you Renick? Yeah, thank you for the sub then. Appreciate it. I'm gonna deliver my package later. Okay guys, no crash in turn 1 at Monza. This is because it's not iRacing, it's not ACC, and it's not eSport. Otherwise it would have been surely a crash. Hypercars are so great. These machines are so awesome. I have so much fun driving these. Not gonna lie. MC Lucifer, thank you for the follow on Twitch. If I now could get the tires up to temperature, this would be amazing. Yeah, probably now I have the advantage that I never really die-hard drove LMP1s in Simracing before. So I do not have a better reference than these hypercars. And I do not have a better reference than the iRacing hypercars. Oh, nice. For iRacing perspectives. You guys know what I think about the iRacing tire model when it comes to cold tires and generally speaking their behavior. Then we obviously know the Chevy DPI and the Panval LMH from R Factor 2. Both not too great cars. But these cars here, you see they are challenging to drive, but you also see that they are so fun to drive when you got a rhythm with those. Tarek Adam, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Guys, 13 more follows required for 6,000. You guys are pushing hard. Thank you so much, and of course, if you're watching on YouTube and if you're not yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, I'd appreciate if you guys give this video a like. Subscribe us on the YouTube channel. Check out the playlists with the tutorials and useful guides for Le Mans Ultimate. Especially for those of you that are interested into this hybrid system. I have done, sadly, a very long 40-minute video about the hybrid system, but I fully explain, I think, literally everything that you need to know about it, so that you can comfortably get into the hypercar category here on Le Mans Ultimate. Query, brake migration affecting front tires when you brake. Yes, they do. Well, not the brake migration itself, it's the electric motor that affects the front tires indeed, or the front brakes at least. Oh, that's correct. So in this Ferrari here, the electric motor that is regenerating into the corners, or into the braking zones, is attached on the front axis. So this car has a brake-by-wire system and migrates for the way the e-motor is regenerating the energy. So the brake migration, the harder I press on the brake pedal, the more the brake bias goes to the front so that the car stays stable. And as I come off the brake bias moves to the neutral position. 1510, thank you for the follow. Accelerator, thank you for the follow. And 1510, thank you very much for your Prime subscription on the YouTube, on the Twitch channel. Much appreciated. Yeah, and of course, guys, if you want to support us beyond just being a follower or a subscriber on YouTube and Twitch, then check out either your Prime subscribership on Twitch or your Tier 1 subscribership for Twitch that enables you to use custom emotes in the chat. And on the YouTube side, you can become a member. So memberships is the pendant there to the Twitch side. If you want to make use of the custom emotes, become a member here on the YouTube channel. Support us with 3 to 5 euros a month. And of course, if you wish to do a donation, you'll find the Streamlabs donation link in the video description on YouTube or on the channel description on Twitch. So, enough talking, more racing. Mergely, not really close on our rear end here, but really good able following us. And we've done faster lap times in the practice, so maybe I focus a bit on driving. Yeah, Razor Mouse, feel free. I know that it took me a couple of hours to get my head around this entire hybrid system thing. So I decided, like, you shouldn't suffer the same way, right? .22 and 40 to go. Accelerated, this is fantastic. I absolutely love these hypercars and the way they drive. At least for the moment. Can't wait for the eSport people to show that you need to do weird things in them. It'd be really, really quick. Diesel Creasel, according to what I've heard, people have made VR already working. I think what's missing though is the actual support of the VR goggles, I think. But maybe someone else that may have had VR already working can tell more about that. Ooh. Racing Sasa, nope. I have not edited anything in the files. Or is there a specific setting that you are referring to? That's the second time now. This is exactly what I mean about the brake thing. The dray braking is just a lot harder to achieve. As soon as you're on the brakes, the entire regeneration is on the front end, so there is always like a specific amount of front brake bias attached. No LED on the steering. Well, I do have LED, but that is sim hub driven, the LED strip here. David Lammy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you appreciate the hypercar run. Look at me not outbraking myself into Variante de la Roggia. 2/10 faster straight. Jeremy Chung and Nooberstar, thank you so much for your follows on the Twitch channel. Guys, 7 more followers required for 6,000. Let's go. So finally purple middle sector. Alex Skinner in the pits already again, or still in the pits. Good, Lammy, that is, I appreciate it. That's great to hear. A sad story that we need that video for saving from refunds, but either way, since we got it there. I appreciate the feedback. Good to know that it was very useful for you guys, or that it is still very useful. Kama JD, thank you so much for the affiliate, kudos. So some people have complained about the default setups of the car not driving really well. I would like to disagree with that. At least for this Ferrari. And I'm not sure if it's a driver thing really. That I maybe know how to tackle it, but I still believe that this car is generally fine. And I would also assume the other standard setups of the cars to not be that far off balance-wise as well. Because if one has built this as a standard setup for that Ferrari with that balance, they should have aimed at the same balance with the other cars as well. Lakula, thank you so much. Appreciate it. On the kudos for the affiliate anniversary. Oh, 15 more minutes, gap is 3 seconds. And of course Martin Mergeli is not just someone. Martin Mergeli is also one of the esports drivers on R Factor 2. We are competing, or have competed against him in the Virtual Endurance Championship this year. So obviously also a guy that knows how to drive the cars. And yeah, it's going to be all down to driving standards, driving skills. And understanding the car, whether you are quick here or not. Because as you know, this is fixed setup. So hardly anything to change on it. That was very direct. Still not a track limit though. You did not like Le Mans Ultimate. Do I read that right? A little disappointed with easier control and reactions to easier control. So you mean the cars are too easy to drive, or how do you say that? Nick DJ, thank you so much for your follow on the Twitch channel. Much appreciated. So guys, I hope you're looking forward to the wet tests with the Hypercars around Portimao. I think that's going to be something rather special. Too directly driven over this turn 1 bulb. I see what you mean with driving the Funwell or the Clickenhouse. I gotta say I'm a bit too picky on my ratings there, to be honest. I don't care too much about that statistic itself, but obviously I don't wanna just lose out the rating, and there is a good chance that I'm even going to lose rating from this race, and you will be like, what the hell are you talking about? You have pole, you won, or you may have won in 10 minutes. How the hell are you going to lose rating from it? And the answer to that is, I think if the split is small enough and low enough, I'm so much expected to win that even if I win, I lose the rating. Well, Sakula, it is a early access title, and now we can argue again if early access is a good thing or a bad thing, was the right call or a wrong call. It's the way they've done it, and I mean, I think we can be happy with what we have. Nothing wrong with that, I assume. Hey Bill, how are you? Oh, did Mergely crash or bin? Gonna be interested to see what Martin is saying after the race. Eight more minutes. Got fuel for 6 more laps, so fuel-wise I think we're perfectly fine. Uh-oh. Have a good one, Sakula, and enjoy your evening. I'm taking this curve too hard, jumping around. So I think tires have taken a first hit. Means they have dropped the first layer of rubber. Nothing too bad, but still considerably less grip. But isn't it great, guys? We have been doing 33.6 at some point, now doing 33.8, 33.7, 33.9, 33.9. This is going to be a 34 something, but this tire, or this entire tire model, if you drive it good, if you drive it consistent, it is really great. This is the consistent tire model that does not just simply drop off in the pace, you know. Honor, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream on the Twitch channel. Yeah, guys, 5 more follows till 6,000. You guys are pushing great. Of course, please also keep pushing on the YouTube channel. If you haven't done already, hit the subscription button, give the video a like, and ring the bell for more notifications and the more ultimate streams and videos. Hugas, thank you so much for the follow. 4 to go. As we've got 5 minutes remaining. Up to Mergly 7.5. Mark Bacchus, thank you for the follow as well. Much appreciated. Makes it 3 to go. Wir zocken! Hello and welcome. Thank you for the follow. 2 more to go. So I'm afraid that this race was a bit more boring after all. Than you guys have wished for. But the test that we're gonna do in the wet, that's certainly not going to be boring. That was a promise. As we're diving deep into the wires of the game. Checking for the physics and the performance of the car. I get a bit more sloppy now. Front end is giving up. Also over pushing the front left a little bit, I'm afraid. Hell yeah, this is so fun. 2 to go after this one. Hey Yannick. Alexa, stop. Nope, we're still stuck at 100. I think this has been limited in order to not allow for mega unrealistic seating positions like we do it on RF2. It's the same for everyone after all. Everyone is gonna fight with the same issue. What does track IR do again, actually? I'm not even sure what it does. Everyone keeps speaking about it, same with Tiny Pedal. Not even an idea what kind of plugins that is. So, final lap. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's the reason why I never heard... Well, maybe I've heard about it, but I never wanted it because I want to have my... You know, I'm sitting in a static screen, I'm sitting static in the car. So I don't want to be able to walk around if I turn my head to the right. Which is, I think, what it would do. That I can look aside that pillar. Christoph, thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Yeah, guys, we're coming towards the end of this race. And Salvatore Cosentino, thank you for your subscription on the YouTube channel as well. Much appreciating your support, guys. We're coming towards the final stages of this race. 5 more minutes till we jump again into this car at Portimao under heavy rain, under wet conditions. Well, we are trying to build a little bit of a wet setup, trying to be quick around Portimao. And then we try to show off that the Peugeot is or is not the best car for wet conditions. But now first we celebrate a little bit of a win here in the intermediate daily races. Nico Dragovic, thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Much appreciated. The online is extremely fun. For most of the guys, maybe it's a bit boring. Don't worry. 7 drivers in a split or 6 drivers in a split is not the rule, or is not how it usually is. In fact, it is more like that we have over 20, 30, 40 splits with drivers of 20 people in the beginner series. Those are the most crowded right now. Do I have any suggestions for better sim racing wheel than the Logitech G29? I've been playing with the G29 and iRacing and LMU. Depends on your budget. If you have a lot of money to spend, go with a direct drive and a heavy rig. Other than that, I think Fanatec would be a step upwards, or Musa or Thrustmaster stuff. I think there's, but maybe the community might even be better. Oh, might even be the better one to answer here. Pedro Lewis, because the Peugeot enables its hybrid, its e-motor on the front for the four-wheel drive at 150 kph, and Ferrari and only after 190 kph, and the Porsche has the hybrid on all the time, but only on the rear-wheel drive. And I think, same like on snow and ice, a front-wheel driven car should have benefits over the other cars. So that is the reason. Hey Martin. Yeah, I locked up and went like deep into the second chicane. I don't know, 4, 5, 6 laps in a row. Was crazy. Took me a while to align it up. Was it the first time for you in the hypercars? Afonso, best hypercars to use out of the box are the Porsche and the Ferrari. They feel really nice. The Toyota is a bit tricky, but should be fast as well. So, apparently we have a perfect result. We gain a little bit of driver rank, we gain a good chunk of safety rank, actually to Silver 2 now already. A perfect result for us. Okay, Martin. Well, it's nice pace. Nice pace for that. What do you think of the hypercars so far? Not sure if the Porsche is better than the Toyota. It depends on open setup. Maybe the Toyota is the best. Maybe the Ferrari is the best. I haven't done full diehard runs yet. I guess we're gonna see the first time in tomorrow in Bahrain, which is the best hypercars, and then of course on Sunday in Le Mans. Those stats are looking great, apart from that one DNF. Right, guys, I'm gonna go for a 3-minute break on YouTube. I have to switch the scenes, to switch the streams. All you need to do on the YouTube channel is please just stay on the stream. You will automatically be redirected for the other stream that we're about to do. Guys, we're gonna pick the Ferrari again at Algarve, and we put heavy rain, and we're gonna get starting with the testing in a couple of moments, guys. So stay tuned. I quickly gonna switch the scenes. You'll be automatically redirected on YouTube. On Twitch, we're gonna stay live, and then, guys, we are back in roughly 2 to 3 minutes. So be right back, guys.